Deuteronomy chapter 3. Then we turned and went up the way to Bashan, and Og, the king of Bashan, came out against us, he and all his people, to battle at Edrei. And Yahweh said to me, Fear him not, for I have delivered him and all his people and his land into thy hand, and thou shalt do to him as thou didst to Sihon, king of the Amorim, who dwelt at Heshbon. So Yahweh our God delivered into our hand Og also, the king of Bashan, and all his people, and we smote him until none was left to him remaining. And we took all his cities at that time. There was not a city which we took not from them, 60 cities, all the region of Argob, the kingdom of Og in Bashan. All these were cities fortified with high walls, gates, and bars, besides the unwalled towns, a great many. And we devoted them, as we did to Sihon, king of Heshbon, devoting every inhabited city with the women and the little ones. But all the cattle and the spoil of the cities we took for a prey to ourselves, and we took the land at that time out of the hand of the 2 kings of the Amorim that were beyond the Jordan, from the valley of the Arnon to Mount Hermon, which Hermon the Thidonim call Shirion, and the Amorim call it Shenir. All the cities of the plain, and all Gilead, and all Bashan, to Salakah and Edrei, cities of the kingdom of Og in Bashan. For only Og, king of Bashan, remained of the remnant of the Rephaim. Behold, his bedstead was a bedstead of iron. Is it not in Rabbah of the children of Ammon? 9 cubits was the length thereof, and 4 cubits the breadth of it, after the cubit of a man. And this land we took in possession at that time, from Aroer, which is by the valley of the Arnon, and half the hill country of Gilead, and the cities thereof gave I to the Reubenim and to the Gadim, and the rest of Gilead, and all Bashan, the kingdom of Og, gave I to the half-tribe of Manasseh, all the region of Argob, even all Bashan. The same is called the land of Rephaim. Yair, the son of Manasseh, took all the region of Argob, to the border of the Geshurim and the Ma'akathim, and called them even Bashan after his own name, Hawot Yair, to this day. And I gave Gilead to Machir, and to the Reubenim and to the Gadim I gave from Gilead even to the valley of the Arnon, the middle of the valley, and the border thereof, even to the river Yabbok, which is the border of the children of Ammon, the Arabah also, and the Jordan, and the border thereof, from Kinneret, even to the sea of the Arabah, the salt sea, under the slopes of Pisgah, eastward. And I commanded you at that time, saying, Yahweh your God hath given you this land to possess it. Ye shall pass over armed before your brothers, the children of Yisrael, all the men of valor. But your women and your little ones and your cattle, I know that ye have much cattle, shall abide in your cities which I have given you, until Yahweh give rest to your brothers as to you, and they also possess the land which Yahweh your God giveth to them beyond the Jordan. Then shall ye return every man to his possession which I have given you. And I commanded Yehoshua at that time, saying, Thy eyes have seen all that Yahweh your God hath done to these two kings. So shall Yahweh do to all the kingdoms whither thou goest over. Ye shall not fear them, for Yahweh your God, he it is that fighteth for you. And I besought Yahweh at that time, saying, O Lord Yahweh, thou hast begun to show thy servant thy greatness and thy strong hand. For what God is there in skies or in earth that can do according to thy works and according to thy mighty acts? Let me go over, I pray thee, and see the good land that is beyond the Jordan, that goodly mountain, and Lebanon. But Yahweh was wroth with me for your sakes, and hearkened not to me. And Yahweh said to me, Let it suffice thee. Speak no more to me of this matter. Get thee up to the top of Pisgah, and lift up thy eyes westward, and northward, and southward, and eastward, and behold with thy eyes, for thou shalt not go over this Jordan. But charge Yehoshua, and encourage him, and strengthen him, for he shall go over before this people, and he shall cause them to inherit the land which thou shalt see. So we abode in the valley over against Beth Peor.